body, Tabata. Shake everything out, and let's start with those jumping jacks just to get the blood pumping and the heart rate up just a little bit. Monday morning, baby. It always comes back around. All right, stay light on the toes. Like I said, we are definitely hitting total body today. We're going to combine some lifting and some cardio and some core. So we're just sort of getting that all around, really good feels, Monday morning wake-up call. Up on those toes, arms all the way up over the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those high kicks. Working through any soreness or tightness that is left over from a weekend workout. And really just starting to pull that energy in. Get the heart rate up a little bit. And make sure the body is ready to go physically and mentally. Tell you what, there's something to be said for sunshine. Once that sun came out yesterday, I just felt my mood skyrocket. All right, toes up, both sides, one more time. And then right into those knees to chest, strengthening all the way in. Squeeze, open, and drop to the mat. Alternating sides. Waking up those glutes. Stretching the hip flexors. And starting to find the center of gravity as well. We are going to do some single-sided movements in here. And so we definitely want to have a good sense of our connection to the floor. And just where that sort of balance mode is. Let's go one more each side. Squeeze all the way in nice and tight. Open nice and wide. And drop. Last one. Squeeze. Open when you're ready. And drop to the mat. Go ahead and take that nice wide stance. Arms up and out to the side. Just small pulls. Left to right. Keep those pulls going. Start to get the upper body involved in the workout. Stretching through those fingertips. Further and further into the stretch, the more comfortable you get. Good morning. And as you sort of find a little bit of depth in this stretch, I want you to start to twist the hand you're leaving behind you all the way back and up to the ceiling. Try to keep the back nice and straight. Hips facing forward. And really just sort of let that twist be all in the shoulder area. Still feeling a stretch through the torso. Let's go one more big pull. And then go ahead and square those hips off at the top and dive into those toe touches. That right hand reaches for the left toe. Draw the chest down towards the legs by pushing your butt back behind you. And just like those upper body reaches, you want to get a little bit deeper and deeper into this stretch as your hamstrings wake up and as your lower back allows it. Start to slow that stretch down at the bottom of the movement so that you can sink deeper into the stretch and really just feel the pull from the calves all the way up to the bottom of the glutes there. Up to the top, reach. Let's go one more reach each side here. Push the butt as far back behind you as you can. Up to the top, last reach. And right back up to the center. Leave your heels where they are, toes just out to the side. We're just going to stretch the inner thighs here. So take a deep breath in, reach for the ceiling. Push the butt back behind you and reach for the ground. Go ahead and walk the hands to the right side. If it's comfortable for you, go ahead and bend the right knee and drop down into that deep squat. If it's not comfortable, just go ahead and walk the hands and keep the legs nice and straight. Push through that right heel, walk the hands all the way over to the left. And again, drop into that deep squat if it feels comfortable for you. One more each side. Really just letting the body sink into that stretch and feel all the way through the inner thigh and up to the groin. One more. And when you're ready, come to the center. Hands on the ground to support your body. Walk the heels in, toes in, toes in, until you're all the way matching the distance of your hands, and slowly roll those shoulders up to the ceiling and big shoulder rolls back behind you. Crisscross those arms, grab some water because we're going to dive in to our first circuit. We've got 5 Tabata circuits coming up. All right, so like I said, if you've got a kettlebell in that sort of like 10 to 15 pound range, that's all the weight that you are going to need for this entire workout. We're going to start with some cardio. Touchdown squat pops, we've done these before. You're going to pop it out to the side, touch down to the ground, in and out. Now remember, when you go down to that squat and reach to the ground, it's not just to push the butt backwards. I want you to get deep into that low squat. Touch down, pop. Exercise 2 is going to be a curl to a press out. So you can obviously do this one with dumbbells, but if you are using the kettlebell, I would recommend holding the handle sort of, I don't know, what is that, backwards? So that you curl up to the chest, palms facing in, press out, in, and down. So again, if you can use dumbbells for this one, you don't have to use the kettlebells depending on the weight that you have, okay? So have whatever weights that you're using nearby, but off to the side so you have plenty of space to start with those squat pops. 20 seconds. Our first Tabata round is starting in 10 seconds here. So again, shake the legs out, keep the body moving here, and right from the get-go, let's get that heart rate up and that breathing rate up. 2 and 1, here we go. Touch down, in, and out. And again, what we're really looking for here is that hip hinge and that knee bend to drop the butt really nice and low into that squat. Push through the heels, in and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out. It's enough just to get the blood pumping there. Grab your weights. We're going curl to press here. So nice straight back. Here we go. Curl it up. Press. And bring it right back in to the body. Yes. As that weight moves away from your chest, really, really engage the core to keep the back nice and straight and steady. 3, 2, 1. Weights to the ground. That's it. Those are our 2 exercises. 3 rounds to go. Get ready for squat pops. 2 and 1. Hit it. We're going a little bit faster this round. This was a good exercise to get the blood pumping through the legs and wake up the body, wake up the mind, and just push it into high gear this morning. Keep working it. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. All right, shake the legs out. Grab your weights. Hold that steady stance. Nice, strong core. 2 and 1. Lock the elbows into the sides for the curl. Press. Draw in and down. I want you to keep that press at chest height or even a little bit lower. As soon as you get that angle up, you're taking a little bit of the challenge away. That's not what we're looking for. 2, 1, and down. We're halfway through. Always looking for that little extra piece of the puzzle that increases the challenge just that much more. 3, get ready. 2 and 1. Let's go. By this time, the body's awake. These squats are feeling pretty good, so we're pushing that pace. That's where the challenge is coming in this round. Come on. 10 seconds. All the way through it. 4. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Up to the top and shake those legs out. Grab your weights. Quick transitions here. We want that heart rate up as we dive into strength. 2 and 1. Curl it up. Press. Draw that weight right back into the chest and uncurl. Uncurl. Listen to me. 10 seconds to go. Hold that core nice and strong as you push the weight away from your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. One more round of this first Tabata round. Body's awake. Upper body, lower body. We're feeling good. 2 and 1. Let's go. Keeping those toes moving. Staying light on your feet. And dropping that butt nice and low into the squat. Let's push it for 10 more seconds. Come on. Take that deep breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out. Squat pattern done. 20 seconds of upper body. And Tabata run 1 is done. 3, 2, lock the elbows in. Here we go. Curl, press, and reverse direction. Letting that heart rate come down just a little bit, but it's just enough to push this upper body strength exercise to the next level. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight to the side and grab some water. Nice and done. Nice little wake me up round there. Full body should be feeling awake right now. All right. So we are going to flip-flop the strength and the cardio here. For our first exercise, we've done similar movements to this before. We're going to do a single leg bent over row. So we'll alternate sides. We're going to start with the weight in the right hand. The right foot is going to be the stance leg. I want you to have a slight bend, all right? So we're not locking it out here. Slight bend in the knee as much as you need to feel stable. You're going to bend at the waist and row, okay? So again, slight bend in that knee. See how bent that is? That's where I want your legs to be there. We'll alternate sides for that. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're going 3 skaters to a curtsy. So 1, 2, 3, and step back into that curtsy. Explosive, explosive, control. Okay, so combining cardio and strength in that one, a little bit of core stability and strength in this first exercise. So grab that weight on the heavier side if you've got it, okay? This is for a row. These are big muscles. We know we've got the strength. Right leg is your stance leg, which means the weight is in your right hand. So get ready to hinge at the waist. Arms stay straight to start. 2 and 1. We're forward and row. Find that balance. Take this nice and slow. We're getting a leg workout and an upper body workout here. Hold strong. Wait for that timer to release you from this side. 3, 2, 1. Weights to the side. Make sure you have plenty of space for these skaters to curtsy. Remember, 2 skaters into a curtsy. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Power, power, and deep into that curtsy. And then right up out of it, I want you to explode out of that curtsy lunge. A little bit of coordination coming in this morning as well. Happy Monday, we get to do it all. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Shake the legs out. So we're going to switch the side that the weight is resting on. Left leg, stance leg. Weight is in the left hand. Bend at the waist. Here we go. Yep. Yeah. And that slight bend of the left leg. Yes, it adds challenge. You can feel that muscle working. But we want that for stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, you guys. Great balance across the board. All right, here we go. 1, 2, explosive into that curtsy squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. And exploding right out of that curtsy lunge. So the only time you're slowing down during this 20-second round is that curtsy lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Shake it out. You guys were halfway through this round. Back to the right side. Take that deep breath in. Grab the weight. Right foot down. Bend. Hinge. Let's go. Wherever you need that left hand to be for stability, whether it's on the left thigh, out to your side, resting on the side of a chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight to the front. Back to those curtsies. Explosive power here. Let's take that speed up on the skaters a little bit. Here we go. Back, forth, and deep into that lunge. It's not much of a pause. It's just enough to get a little bit deeper into that lunge and feel the glute a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, last round of each exercise. Weight shifts to the left. 3, 2, set up. Here we go. Hinging forward at the waist. Driving the elbow up and back towards the ceiling. Yeah. Hold strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Weights to the side. One more round of skaters to curtsy. Stand up nice and tall. Nice straight back. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Those skaters are quick and powerful. The curtsy is deep and strong. Let's go. Under 10. We're pushing all the way through here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top. Shake those legs out. Grab some water. Tabata round 2 is done. All right. By now, whole body's awake. Feeling the lower back, feeling the quads. Heart rate's up a little bit as well. Here's what's coming next. First exercise, not worried about. Second exercise, I'm going to have you practice with me a couple of times before we dive in, okay? Exercise 1. We're back to the weight in hand. You're going to do a forward lunge with a shoulder press. So, press, and to the top. Alternating sides. Now, exercise 2 is where that sort of kettlebell becomes most important. We're going to do what's called figure 8. So, grab a kettlebell with me. Do this with me really nice and slowly to start. Start with the kettlebell in your right hand. Feet are about maybe a little bit wider than hip width apart. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to thread the kettlebell figure 8 style between our legs. So we're going to start here, okay? Boom, woo! Don't do that. And up to the top. Through the legs, grab, and up to the top. Yep, you got it. And take it nice and slow. Exactly. So, as the front hand comes down, right back hand meets it, and up to the chest. Okay? Now, we're not going to speed that one up at all. It's going to stay nice and slow. You're going to feel that core, I promise, okay? So, grab the weight. We're going to start with the lunge to shoulder press here. Alternating sides, so it doesn't matter which leg you step forward with first. We've got 10 seconds. This is our third Tabata round. Body's awake, but we're still feeling pretty good. Weights up at chest tight. 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward and press. And back up to the top. Pressing that weight directly above the head. Keep the back really nice and straight. Big step forward. Find that 90 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right. Nice and slow on these figure 8s. Weight starts up at the chest. Little bit narrower stance here. Here we go. Through the legs, up to the top. Through. Yes. Now, brace your core as hard as possible throughout. You'll feel it pretty much from the get-go. If you're hitting your legs, bring the feet in a little bit closer. 2, 1, and up to the top. Nicely done. Round 1 is down. We have 3 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Again, big forward lunges here. We're usually going in the opposite direction. We're usually doing reverse lunges. I'm going to hit those quads and glutes today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. We're going for figure 8. So let's start with the weight in the left hand this time. Narrow stance. 2, and 1. Here we go. Thread through the legs. Back up to the top. Little bit of coordination here. Believe me, I practiced doing this and talking at the same time last night. Under 10. Cores are tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Take these 10 seconds to take a deep breath in. Lunges in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push and up to the top. Nice straight backs. Don't lose focus on the push through the heels. We got a total body work going on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top, back to those figure eights. That weight starts back in the right hand. Narrow stance, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Bracing that core. Hinge back at the hips. Thread through the legs. And right back up to the top. Should be feeling the upper back, the core, the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. That leaves us with 20 seconds to go. You guys, we are through the halfway mark of this round. Weights up at chest tight. 2, and 1. Let's go. We're pushing all the way through. This is the last set on our feet. Everything goes to the mat after this. Press all the way up through the ceiling. Get those shoulders rocking. Come on. 3, 2, 1. And up to the top. One more round of figure eights. And circuit 3 is done. Getting ready. Flatten the feet. Here we go. Meeting that weight back up at chest height with the opposite hand. Yeah. Awesome, you guys. Nicely done here. Tight, tight core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Drop that weight next to your mat. We're bringing it down to the mat with us, but we get a little bit of a break here. Woo! A little bit of coordination, a little bit of brain work in there. All right. Heart rate should be elevated at this point. So we're going to take things down to the mat. Draw on a little bit of core here. You are going to need that weight. So whether it's the kettlebell or single dumbbell, somewhere in that 15-pound range, okay? Down to the mat. Bringing the weight with you for one more round here. Well, one more weighted round, I should say. So we're going to start on our butts. We're going to go up into a glute bridge hold. From there, we're going to do pullovers. So I'll show you what that looks like. Again, you can do this with a kettlebell or with a dumbbell. But we're going to press up into that hold. Arms start straight above the chest. Lower the weight behind your head. And then right back up to the top. Lower and up to the top. Exercise 2 is going to be pure core. What I want you to do is when that buzzer goes off the glute bridge, you're going to drop your hips and drop the weight behind your head so you have a little bit of support, and we're going to flutter kick through the second exercise. Okay? So, 2 exercises. One of them requires the weight. All of them require a little bit of core strength. 10 seconds. Here we go. Everybody, hips up. 2 and 1, pull over. A slight bend in the elbows is okay here. But you want to draw the weight all the way down so you can tap the floor behind your head. From this position, you're a little bit closer. The angle of the shoulders will allow that touch to happen, and right back up to the hips. 2, 1, hips down, weight behind your head so that you have a little bit of support for these flutter kicks. Legs all the way out in front. 2 and 1, lift those heels up and flutter kicks. Small kicks here. I want that lower back press gently into the mat so that you're really, really giving your abs a run for the money right now. 10 seconds to go. All the way through. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the mat. Draw that weight forward. And let's get ready for round 2. Go ahead and press those hips up to the ceiling. Weight straight up. Here we go. Pull over. And right back up above the chest. Keep those arms just with a slight bend as you go over the head. Touch down. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the hips high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down, weight behind the head, and straighten those legs out. We're getting ready for flutter kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, little kicks. Keep the heels really nice and close to the ground here so that you can press the back flat against the mat. You'll feel those abs engage. There's no getting around it if you keep that lower back against the mat here. 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Nicely done here. Take that 10-second break. All right, take a deep breath. Hips up, arms straight above the chest. Here we go. Drop that weight down behind your head and pull. We're working chest, we're working shoulders. A little bit of lats involved in here as well. Keep it nice and slow. No rushing through this exercise. Hips stay high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Weights behind your head. And stretch those legs out all the way in front of you. Nice and straight here. 2, and 1. Lift. Third round of these flutter kicks. The abs know what's going on at this point. Hold steady. We're getting close. Yeah. Nice strength here. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the mat. Woo! You guys, one more round of each of these exercises. Go ahead and lift those hips to the ceiling. Let's get that work going already. Weights up and pull over. Last round of these. Keep the lower back nice and straight, but the squeeze on the glutes never gives up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips to the mat. Weights behind your head. We have one more round of flutter kicks, so go ahead and straighten those legs out. This is it. 2, and 1. Lift those heels and get to work, you guys. 20 seconds of flutter kicks. Hold strong. Backs to the mat. Take that deep breath in. 10 seconds to go. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Draw those knees in. Hug them nice and tight to the body. You guys, 4 rounds of Tabata done. 1 to go. One more time. Grab some water. We have 1 Tabata round to go. You're not going to need any weight for this round. And once again, we're going to finish it up on the mat. All right. So we're going to hit a little bit triceps. We haven't hit triceps yet. Definitely some core, shoulders, back, whole 9 yards. We're hitting everything in this last round, okay? Exercise 1. You guys know the drill with this one. We're going to go crab crawl stance, dip to alternating toe touches. So hips start high. The dip happens with the elbows. Bend at the elbows. Hips drop, tap the mat. Right back up. 1, 2. All right, so a little bit of triceps and a little bit of core stability. Exercise 2, you're going to flip it right around into a bear crawl hold. We're going to go shoulder tap, plank back. So 1, 2, plank back and forward. 1, 2, and then back into that plank and forward again. So starting with the crab crawls, using the core the whole last round here, okay, but definitely working in all of the other muscle groups as well. This is it. Try to hold these positions as long as possible through this last round. You guys, we have 10 seconds. Crab crawl position. Start with those hips nice and high so that you go the long way down to the mat. To get that dip. Here we go. Dip. And then tap and tap right into that dip. Once you get your balance and understand the movement, I want you to take this movement as fast as you can. Get in as many reps as possible without sacrificing form. 3, 2, 1. Hips down into that bear crawl position. Here we go. Knees up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go shoulder tap. Shoulder tap, plank back. Shoulder tap, plank back. And once again, once you've locked in that form, I want you speeding this up. as fast-paced as you can without losing form. That means your butt stays low, knees stay low. 3, 2, 1. Woo! 1 down, 3 to go. We're adding in that fast pace for a little bit of cardio kick in this last round. Here we go. Up. Let's do it. Dip. Toe tap. Toe tap. Again, the higher that you can keep your hips before that bench dip-esque movement, the further you have to get down to the mat and work those triceps. 2, 1. Relax. Flip it around into bear crawl position here. Deep breath in. Nice flat back. Knees up. 2 and 1. Let's go. Tap. Tap. Push back and in. Feeling the triceps. Feeling the shoulders. Feeling the legs. Everything's rocking right now. That's exactly where we want to be in this last round. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the mat. Take a deep breath in, you guys. We're halfway through this last circuit. Heart rate should be up just a little bit. Push up. Here we go. Tap that butt down to the ground. Touch and touch. It's a small movement, but it's totally enough to get those triceps kicking. That pace is fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Butts to the mat, flip it around. We're getting closer and closer to that finish line. Take a deep breath in, butt stays low this whole round. Lift it up. 1, 2, plank back and in. Keep those knees really close to the mat, you guys. If someone came along and put a board along your back, you'd want it to stay right where it is. Yeah. Come on, push it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, flip it around. 1 more round to go. This is it. Everybody up. Hips. Let's go. Tap down. 1, 2. Tap down. Keep that body moving here. Come on, I know you're feeling all those muscles getting shaky. Working hard. This is it. Push through. Ask a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Drop the hips, flip it around, bear crawl, and we are done. We will stretch it out from the mat. Lift up. 2 and 1. Here we go. Tap, tap, plank back, and in. Hold strong. Making sure you're taking those deep breaths in. You guys let those triceps burn. Let yourself feel those shoulders working hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take a deep breath in and sit that butt back on your heels in child's pose. You guys rocked it.